you are super good at singing.
Oh, I do owe my career, I think, to you. You told me backstage he and Megan actually voted around 7,000 times for me.
That's right.
No, but you have a new podcast, right?
Yes, Megan and I have a new podcast called In Bed with Nick and Megan.
So are you literally... I love you, too. So wait, are you literally in bed doing it?
We are in bed,
or
yeah.
No, wait, wait.
We are in bed doing it.
That is so not what I meant, and it came out wrong.
It depends on the guest.
Doing the interview in the bed. You're doing it. So what do y'all talk about?
Well, sometimes it's very funny, depending on the guest. Sometimes it's very serious. Sometimes it's just us. Sometimes Megan's bandmate from Nancy and Beth, her band, Stephanie Hunt, joins us as sort of a wacky sidekick. We just have...
Everything's on the table.
We have a great scoop of friends, and we bring them one at a time and put them in our bed and see what happens.
And you do it. So you've been Megan for, is it 20 years or
About
over
20 years, yeah.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
That's so good.
I know.
So what's the secret? Share.
She doesn't have great eyesight.
It's not true.
I think that's number one.
No.
I think the secret is a sense of humor, intimacy.
Yeah.
Swallow your ego. If you're gonna promise somebody to stay together for your whole lives, then you have to make some compromises and say, you know what? Okay, I will not put mayonnaise on the chicken cordon bleu.
But it's good.
You win.
Mayo's good. You win.
Tonight you win, honey.
That's good, though. That's awesome. It's such a rare thing, I think, for somebody to stay with, especially in this industry. You've got spotlights on you. That's hard.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
well, I commend y'all. That's amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I love you, too.
Wow.
You and Amy, y'all are so perfect.
Thank you. We have a lot of fun together.
Yes, it's such a great show. How is this season, you think, different from the first?
This season, well, you know, the biggest difference is the contestants on season 2 have seen season 1. So like contestants on Survivor these days, they know how to game the show. They're like, okay, by season 5, there's gonna be a merge and we're gonna have to change our buffs.
Yes.
And
they're just filled with liars.
they are.
Yes. I watched this show. My sister and mother are obsessed with it. I feel like all you do is surviving. It'd just be called lying.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah. Who lies good?
Yes. Yes.
There's not so much lying on this show, but
Except if you don't like something. That's great.
The glue gun doesn't lie.
I love what y'all do. It's fascinating what y'all do, like what you can create, like that quickly.
The contestants on this show are astonishing. Their creativity. I mean, Amy and I, we love our jobs because we just stand there and watch brilliant people make magic.
Yeah.
And our job is to say, look at this.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Yes.
And they say, here's money. Can I get you a sandwich?
Do you want coffee?
Corned beef, please.
Do you make corned beef? Do you have like a favorite item from the show that someone's made?
Oh, there's a lot of those, but this season there was one, I don't want to give any spoilers, but there was one that I thought was so magnificent it moved me to tears.
Oh, that is such a tease.
Yeah, it was really, it was an art project that you could enter.
Oh. You could walk in, maybe, or I don't know. You'll have to watch the show.
Yeah, you're gonna have to watch and see.
I'm actually very excited about it. But there also was it called the She Shed?
The She Shed by the seashore, yeah.
She Shed by the seashore.
You had to use seashells and salted caramel. There's some rules.
Well, we're actually donating one of them on the show.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, we're gonna be donating one of them. They were pretty cool, right?
They were amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not only are they brilliant and creative, but all of the contestants, the things because I can make some things, I can make furniture, which is why I'm on the show, but what they can make in 6 hours would take me 6 days or 6 weeks.
Yeah.
That's what's amazing.
But you're pretty talented. Like, I've seen some of your stuff. Yeah, you're pretty talented. You're being humble, whatever.
No, I mean, many people can hammer and nail.
I'm not good at that.
I can hammer a nail and grow a good mustache.
See,
and so it's
when those worlds collide, it's magic. Yeah. Do you have a favorite piece that you've made?
You know, there's 2 canoes on the Parks and Rec show that Ron Swanson uses. I made both of those.
That's so cool.
And I'm very proud of those. But the best thing I made was a little heart-shaped walnut box that housed the ring with which I proposed to my wife. And spoiler alert, it worked.
it. She said yes.
So that
That's awesome. That's so beautiful and handmade. That's very thoughtful.
was an effective piece of woodworking. And it was pre-9/11, so you could still take linseed oil on the airplane and
Oh, they don't let anything
sneak
go
into
now,
the bathroom and do a couple final finish coats.
Yes. I love that you're on an airplane going, it's going to be perfect. Well, tell us about, I actually found out about an organization that it's called Woodworks.
Woodworks, yeah.
WOULD.
That's right.
Yes.
My wood shop in Los Angeles partners with this company called Woodworks. It's a nonprofit that helps people on Skid Row or homeless people just get a leg back up. Because often people are just dealt a bad hand of cards in life. Often it has to do with our crazy healthcare system.
Or they're born into it.
Yeah, or they're born into it, where all they want to do, people just want to be a responsible citizen, but sometimes it's hard to get that first leg up if you don't have an address or you don't have a social security number. And so you can sign up at Woodworks to perform labor, where you're making cutting boards or coasters or other woodworking items. And Woodworks, instead of paying you in cash, they pay you with something you need to get going, like a suit of clothes or a pair of glasses.
So cool.
And then the best thing is that a prospective job employer can call Woodworks and we can say, oh yeah, Julie showed up for 2 weeks. She was sober, give her a job. She's a good lady. Yeah. And so it helps people get going and get on their way back to finding an address of their own.
That's a huge thing to have somebody to call for your resume. That's a huge thing.
It is. It's a big deal.
Wow. Well, I'm a huge Parks and Recreation fan, and I have a very embarrassing confession. I told him backstage, but in 2011 I tweeted, I didn't just tweet, I begged to be on Parks and Recreation, just so I could be in a scene with Ron Swanson. Because I was obsessed. Here's the thing, I even owned that I was a horrible actor. I'm a horrible actor, but I have a lot of spirit. And I could have played a bad actor. I didn't get a call. It's fine, Amy. It's fine, y'all. No, but if we could turn back time with Cher, and you gave me a role, what do you think I could have played? Like maybe like a stage 5 cleaner for Ron Swanson.
It's a huge compliment, first of all. I'm very grateful that you wanted to be on the show.
Dude, it's great. It was so great. There's so many great actors on there.
Well, I was grateful to get to go to work every day. And I think they, great comedy writers, they look at me and they say, we can make people laugh with this, with these raw materials. Give that guy a coffee cup. Oh yeah, here we go. Give him a phone on his belt. All right.
You know what, though? The physical comedy is so key. That's what's so great.
But I think they would look at you, and so they take your strengths, and they would say, okay, let's cast Kelly as a very enthusiastic, wildly enthusiastic, like hurricane of positivity.
Yes.
And I think the laugh to get with a Kelly Clarkson character is someone who would out Leslie Knope Leslie Knope.
Exactly.
Like you would finally.
Where were you in 2011?
Someone would go too far.
Just kidding.
Somebody who Leslie Knope would be like, she's too much.
She's a little over the top.
She's too excited.
You know what? Not the first time I've heard that. Probably not the last. My husband says it every night, and then he says, I love you. I will not stop talking until you subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's right, and I can talk a lot. Seriously, not gonna stop. Yep, still here, not going anywhere. I see you. Don't walk away from this.